Adam Scott, Catherine O'Hara, and Kathy Bates are just a few of the impressive guest stars who have appeared on 6 Feet Under, and whether they are on it for an episode or for a multi-season-long arc, they all bring something indelible to the series. Over 5 seasons of 6 Feet Under, the Emmy and Golden Globe-winning HBO drama series, the lives of the Fisher family, who account for royalty in the funeral business, are explored in detail. What makes the series stand out is its preoccupation with death, and how that inevitable part of life tinges everything we do. The Fisher family in 6 Feet Under is a fascinating group to get to know, but the guest and supporting characters help flesh out the series more than anything. There have been dozens of guest stars to appear in 6 Feet Under over the years, and the best of them are able to bring that personal and memorable touch to the show while also making sure they play within the bounds of the series. There's an art to being a guest star, and these 7 actors brought their incredible skills to some excellently written characters. 7. Catherine O'Hara. Carol Ward. Catherine O'Hara appeared in 6 Feet Under in seasons 2 and 3, in 4 episodes as Carol Ward, the neurotic, self-obsessed boss of Lisa Kimmel, Lily Taylor. Carol is a movie producer whose instability and constant, odd demands put a strain on Lisa, which eventually leads to her quitting. The character has all the quirks and floaty aura that O'Hara has always brought to her roles. O'Hara has had a long career, and has most recently been in the zeitgeist for reprising the role of Delia Dietz in Beetlejuice. O'Hara has been nominated for 8 Emmys and won twice, and she has gone 1 for 1 at the Golden Globes. Most younger fans will recognize O'Hara as Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek, but she's been a part of plenty of notable movies and TV shows, including Kate McAllister in the Home Alone movies and Patty Lee in The Studio. 6. Adam Scott. Ben Cooper. Ben Cooper, Adam Scott, smiling in 6 Feet Under. Adam Scott plays Ben Cooper in episodes 5 and 6 of season 2 of 6 Feet Under. Ben was a dorky lawyer who dated Keith, Matthew St. Patrick, after Keith and David, Michael C. Hall, broke up, and it was something of a rebound for Keith. Ben is a nerdy guy, and while he was nice enough, it was clear he wouldn't be around for long. There are definitely some similarities between Scott's character in 6 Feet Under and one of his most famous roles, Ben Wyatt, in Parks and Recreation. Well, that would be his most famous role, were it not for his most recent part in Severance as Mark Scout. Some of his other memorable TV roles include playing John Novak in Loot, Max Jennifer in Ghosted, and Ed McKenzie in Big Little Lies. In film, he played Tom Engel in Krampus and Derek Huff in Knocked Up. 5. Sandra Oh. Porn starlet. Sandra Oh as an adult film star in Talknik to another actor in 6 Feet Under. Sandra Oh appeared in 6 Feet Under Season 1, Episode 5, An Open Book, as a character only referred to as porn starlet in the credits. It's a bit of a blink and you'll miss it part, but Oh is so funny doing the over-the-top acting for the adult film her character appears in. This part came just a few years before she would rise to national fame, playing Christina Young in Grey's Anatomy. That role earned her a Golden Globe and got her nominated for 5 Emmys. Oh's career did not slow down afterward either. She went on to star in Killing Eve as Eve Polastri and voice Deborah Grayson in Invincible. In film, Oh has played Stephanie in Sideways, Patty in Under the Tuscan Sun, and Suzanne in Tammy. Her role in 6 Feet Under is short, but it hints at the talent she would soon display for everyone to see. 4. Bobby Cannavale. Javier, Bobby Cannavale, talking to another security guard in 6 Feet Under. Bobby Cannavale plays Javier in 3 episodes of 6 Feet Under Season 4. Javier works alongside Keith doing a security detail for a pop star played by Michelle Trachtenberg. Keith and Javier get to talking in the episode, and when Keith reveals a lot about being gay and his sexual proclivities, Javier just tells him, "That's cool, man." It's a perfectly cool part for a perfectly cool actor who has played slick, tough guys often, most recently in The Irishman as Skinny Razor. Cannavale's other notable movie roles include Joe DiMaggio in Blonde, Detective Torres in Marex Extioner, Jim Paxton in the Ant-Man movies, and Chili in Blue Jasmine. On television, he appeared in Third Watch as Roberto Caffi, Will and Grace as Vince D'Angelo, Gyp Rossetti in Boardwalk Empire, Irving in Mr. Robot, and Colin Belfast in Homecoming. 3. Kathy Bates. Bettina. Frances Conroy as Ruth and Kathy Bates as Bettina shopping together in 6 Feet Under. Kathy Bates is approaching supporting character territory in 6 Feet Under as Bettina, who appears in seasons 3, 4, and 5 in 10 episodes altogether. Bettina is Sarah O'Connor's, Patricia Clarkson, caretaker. She and Ruth, Frances Conroy, form an unlikely friendship, with Bettina's brash personality clashing nicely with Ruth's more reserved one, and they both bring out something joyous in each other. Bettina once struggled with drugs, which makes her particularly talented at helping others in the throes of withdrawal. This is just one of many roles that the Academy Award-winning actress has had since she began acting. One of the greatest talents of her generation, Bates earned her first Oscar nomination and won for her role as Annie Wilkes in Misery. She later went on to appear in About Schmidt as Roberta Herzl, Dolores Claiborne as Dolores Claiborne, and Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, as Sylvia Simon. On TV, she played multiple characters in the American Horror Story series and Ruth Whitefeather Feldman in Disjointed. 2. Jenna Fisher. Sharon Kinney. Sharon, Jenna Fisher, talking to Rico, Freddie Rodriguez, as he drinks wine in 6 Feet Under. Jenna Fisher played Sharon Kinney in episodes 1 and 2 of season 5 of 6 Feet Under. Sharon has a fling with Rico, Freddie Rodriguez, when he's separated from Vanessa, Justina Machado. While Rico thinks that something real is developing, Sharon is not interested in something serious and ghosts him. Unable to take the hint, Rico has her landlord break into her apartment to make sure she's okay, leading to an awkward encounter. Fisher got this role as Sharon Kinney the same year she landed her career-defining role as Pam Beasley in The Office. Before the groundbreaking comedy series, Fisher only appeared in small roles in TV shows like Cold Case and That 70s Show. She later went on to appear in You, Me and the Apocalypse as Rhonda McNeil and splitting up together as Lena. Her film roles include Katie Van Waldenberg in Blades of Glory, Maggie Mills in Hall Pass, and the 2024 Mean Girls as Ms. Heron.